While this video may seem funny, falls among the elderly are a very serious issue that should not be taken lightly. 1 in 3 adults age 65 and older fall each year. Among older adults, falls are the leading cause of injury death. Direct medical costs of older fallers is upwards of $30 billion. Adults 65 and older experience significant decrease in muscle strength that tends to worsen with age. As this functional decline occurs, gait speed slows, which can lead to an unbalanced cadence rhythm and shortened stride length. This can result in balance difficulties and increased risk of falling. The Timed Up and Go test is a screening tool used to identify if older adults are at risk for falling, and it is a functional status evaluation. The Timed Up and Go test can tell us who is at risk of falling, if someone has balance deficits, their gait speed and stride length, if they have proper use of an assistive device, and their functional capacity for household and community mobility. We can perform the Timed Up and Go test on frail and independent older adults. The following are step-by-step instructions on how to perform a Timed Up and Go test. First, you want to gather a sturdy chair, a measuring tape, tape for the floor, and a stopwatch with a second hand. To set up the test, place the chair in a safe and clear area. Measure 10 feet or 3 meters from the chair and mark this spot with the tape. To prepare the participant for the test, make sure they are wearing a walking style shoe. No flip-flops, sandals, heels, or slip-on shoes are allowed. Explain the test to the participant. When performing the Timed Up and Go test, you will have the participant sit in the chair with their hands on their lap. On the count of ready, set, go, have the participant rise from the chair without using their hands and start the timer. The participant will then walk at a fast but comfortable speed for 10 feet or 3 meters, turn around at the tape, and sit back down in the chair, which is when the timer stops. You want to make sure to repeat the test 2 times and use the better score for assessment of the participant. After the test, you want to record the participant's score and explain the results to the participant and what the results mean for their risk of falling. The time it takes to complete the Timed Up and Go test dictates which category an older adult falls into. It is important to note that a time greater than 14 seconds indicates they are at a higher risk of falling. Joan, we are now going to perform the Timed Up and Go test. You are going to be timed as you rise from your chair without using your hands, and I want you to walk at a normal speed until the mark, turn around, walk back to the chair, and sit down. You may use your cane or walker if you would like. Ready, set, go. Joan, it took you 19 seconds to complete the Timed Up and Go test. This puts you in the functional category of independent. However, you are still at a high risk of falling. The Timed Up and Go test measures the time it takes an older adult to stand up from a chair without using their hands, walk 10 feet, turn around, walk back to their chair, and sit back down without using their hands. Now it is your turn to practice what you would say to an older adult if you were to administer the Timed Up and Go test. It took Dolores 7.5 seconds to complete the timed up and go test. She is classified as normal and independent. She also has no risk of falling according to the timed up and go test. We hope you have learned how to properly administer and interpret the results of the timed up and go test through this training video.